happening today. Deer hunting season is open.
That is right, and we're going to discuss that right now and how an app on your smartphone, it had to be, can make life easier when out in the woods. That's what it says right here, Richard Sims. What do you think about that?
We've got our News Channel 9 outdoors expert. Thanks so much for coming on this morning.
Sure, I love it. I gave this weekend all the weekend warriors. I can hunt during the week. So
He'll take care of it on the weekend.
He likes to remind us of that.
But deer hunters excited about this cold weather moving in.
Is that right?
It kind of makes deer a little bit more active. You know, it gets colder, they get a little hungrier, got to warm things up, so could be good.
There we go. Now, explain what today is for people who may not be know a lot about hunting.
Yeah, well, I mean, deer season in some form or fashion has actually been open in Tennessee since September, and surrounding states, Georgia and Alabama, with either archery equipment only or muzzleloader equipment only, but today is the opening of what they call the regular deer season or rifle season, when hunters can use their high-powered rifles, etc. And it's the one everybody gets excited about, and you know.
Well, not everybody can use a bow and arrow or a muzzle loader these days, right?
Or just don't want to, prefer to. For a lot of people, it's a social thing. Families get together. Thanksgiving's big for families to get together, and everybody go hunting. And so it's it's a big day.
Now, you were talking about how many people are actually successful with deer hunting, and this kind of blew my mind. Tell us, it's really not looking so good.
Yeah. Well, no, I mean, it's all relative. You know, and of course, the Wildlife Agency manages the deer herd to try to keep them in check from becoming overpopulated. Current estimates figure there's about 240 or 250,000 people who deer hunt. Some of those may only hunt one day, some of those might hunt every day, but about 250,000 people deer hunt. And last season, just over 93,000 of those hunters actually took a deer, about 40%. So 60% of the people who go deer hunting usually won't take a deer.
Interesting to think about.
If it's something that you know, I was thinking, you know, if you maybe have children and they wanted to try and go with you, it may be important that they know it might not be as exciting as it sounds.
Absolutely. I mean, there's a lot of long hours sitting in the woods, sitting in a cold tree stand when the wind's blowing 15, 20 miles an hour.
Bonding time.
Yeah.
Yes, that's right.
And you're not seeing anything. So, you know, it requires some work and some patience, and you know, it's not easy.
Now, quickly tell us about this. Hunting's gone kind of high tech. What can you do on your phone now?
Hunters, when they do take a deer, are required to report it to the state wildlife biologist. And years ago, there were checking stations, you know, gas stations and bait shops all over the state where you had to take your deer, and they actually had to fill out a little form for you to report your deer. Nowadays, that's gone high tech, and TWRA, a lot of those physical checking stations have gone away, and TWRA now has a smartphone app. You know,
there's an app for everything nowadays.
You just sit out there in the field. I did it last week. Just sit out there in the field and punch in my little login there, and go boom, and it's done. And it's really great because you don't have to drive all over the place trying to figure out where the checking station is and all of that. And some people hope that it will inspire better reporting.
Well, I would think so.
Awesome. All right, Richard, thank you so much for joining us today.
Glad
Regular
to do it.
deer hunting season now until January 8th.
Yep, on the regular firearm season. Then the kids get to hunt the weekend after that.
Oh.
Awesome.
Kids only.
All right.